Alright, so now let's take a look at little bit different questions. Now you might need your formula sheet for it, but what I recommend is you remember these formulas. Let's see what formulas we need to solve similar questions. Sine of a plus b is equals to sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Also, if you want to find out what sine 2a would be, you can just put a equals b, and what you'll get then is 2 sine a cos b. It's just if you want to try it out. Let's see what sine a minus b is. Sine a minus b is sine a cos b and cos a sine b. And for cos, very similar, but here we have cos A plus B is cos A cos B plus sine A sine B. And same for cos. If you want to find out what cos 2A is, you can just put A equal to B and you'll have cos square A minus sine square A. Also, I made a mistake over here. It would just be 2 sine A cos A. And you can simplify it, as we know sine square x plus cos square x equal 1. So I can write cos square x equal 1 minus sine square x, right? If I substitute cos square a for this, I'll have 1 minus 2 sine square a. And similarly, I can switch for sine square x and I'll have 1 minus cos square x, and this would make this formula as 2 cos square x minus 1. And the fourth formula we have is cos a minus b, which is cos a cos b plus sine a sine b. It would be better for you guys to remember these formulas, and I'll tell you like how I remember these. So I consider sine as the good guy who believes in equality. So with a good guy, if you do good things, he would return good things, right? And as he believes in equality, so sine says, okay, first I'll come, then you can come. So he gives a chance to cos as well. Then cos comes first, and then sine says, okay, I'll come next. And if it's positive, this would be positive. If this is negative, this would be negative. And for cos is just opposite of sine. Cos is just a bad guy.
I'm the bad guy.
Is self-centered and egoistic. That's how I remember these. So, but I think why he's egoistic and self-centered is because he says cos A and cos B, both of our angle would come first. He says, okay, I'll come first, sine would come at the end. He's so self-centered that he takes first two sports, all for himself, and even if you do good things to him, he's going to return bad. So plus would be changed into minus, minus would be changed into plus. This is just a silly way for me to like remember these kind of formulas. Alright, so now we have one last formula, which is for tangent A and B. So tangent A plus tangent B can be written as tangent A. So initially, if this is plus, the top would be plus tangent B divided by 1. If this is plus, the bottom would be negative tangent A tangent B If there's a negative sign, you'll just flip the negative signs over there as well. So this is negative, this would be negative, this would be positive. Now let's get back to the question. So does this look a little bit familiar to you? What if I write it as sine 3x cos x minus cos 3x sin x? Now does this look familiar? Does this look like to you sine a cos b minus cos a sin b? Do you remember what this formula is for? I can tell that this is the formula for sine a minus b, and then change this whole equation into sine of 3x minus x, which is sine 2x, and we'll leave it over here. So this is a lengthy problem, and before even starting to do it, people like tend to give up. So let's just look at this problem. We have cos and an angle. Let's say this is A. Now we have cos another angle. Let's say this is B. So this is A, this is B. Do you see something here? This equation can be written as this. So we can write this whole equation as cos of A is x plus pi and B is x minus pi, which would be equal to cos x plus pi, and this is a negative sign over here, so sign of both these would be changed. X minus pi, x plus pi. X would cancel out, we are left with cos 2 pi. Or to convert it into degrees, what you can do is replace the pi with 180 degree times 180 degree. That's it. So we can write it as cos 360 degree. I know that cos 360 is 1. That's it.